welcome back to Play by Heart. We're about to go to the Felt Mansion, and yeah, let's just get started. Felt Mansion is unmistakable, a huge, hideous building on the edge of town. It's a familiar sight, but not because you gallivant around it frequently. In fact, a midnight crew member such as yourself generally keeps the fuck away from all Felt territory. Messing around with the rival gang's turf inevitably leads to violence. And though you are a hitman, you certainly aren't stupid enough to kick a wasp's nest. Well, you weren't until now, you guess. Putting your stealth skills to work, you enter the mansion. You need to be as quiet as possible and find Jake as fast as you can. This is the pretty much the number one. Okay. The grammar there is off. This is pretty much the number one place you should never be. And you are reluctant to even breathe for fear of being caught. From your current location within the foyer of the mansion, you are able to see a staircase and a closed door. The only sound you can hear is ticking. A constant tick, tick, tick. Loud like every single clock in the place is completely in sync. And there are a lot of clocks here. You briefly wonder how Jake handles this constant noise. It's extremely grating and makes you uneasy, but you focus past it. You have a job to do, and you aren't one to let something as minor as time get in the way. What will you do? Let's just ascend the staircase. There's probably something that could be said about stairs, but it honestly doesn't seem relevant while going up them. You can't think of anyone who keeps falling up all these oh wait, never mind, Roxy. At the top of the stairs is a hallway with a room on both sides. The door on the left is slightly ajar, the other is closed. Let's go to this one. Oh no. You crack open the door, trying and mostly failing to keep the hinges quiet. Carefully, you peek around the edge of the door. Oh, yep, pretty much my reaction. Well, this is interesting. Yep. The room appears to be filled with the corpses of Felt members, some dangling from ropes, and some stuffed in boxes. When you step closer to investigate, you notice that they are all made from fabric, and you suddenly understand where you are. This is the workshop of Stitch, the temporal tailor. Each of the plush Felt dolls are effigies and correspond to the physical status of the gang member they look like. Oh wow. Yeah. This must be your lucky day. You can kill off every single one of the green bastards right here, right now. Reach for your katana and end up pulling out the pitiful switchblade. Look at him poking, oh my god. That's so cute. This is going to be a lot less elegant and a lot more time consuming than you expected. As you go to work hacking at the... Oh, there's a shadow there. I didn't even see it. As you go to work hacking at the nearest hanging effigy's neck, you don't even notice Stitch sneakily dragging the crates of Felt dolls towards the window. Yeah, I didn't notice it at first either. It's only after you have decapitated the plushies of Finn and Matchsticks when you spot the two coats in the corner. The gaudy Technicolor seizure coat is definitely Lord English's, but there's a smaller one beside it, and you think it might belong to Jake. You leave the effigy of Doze and slowly ooze stuffing from its partially removed head and draw closer. As you walk over, Stitch shows himself by gathering the giant green coat in his arms and darting to the window. You immediately whip out your pistol and aim it at the Stitch effigy hanging near you. The scared mobster... Scared? Yes. The scared mobster eyes your gun and Jake's coat warily. I think you should drop the threads and put your hands where I can see them. As much as I'd love to, kid, the idea doesn't really suit me. Seems you are missing the point, Stitch. I've got you pinned here. Right not, boy. Sure enough, you don't have him trapped, because he grabs the boxes and jumps right the hell out the window before you even have a chance to fire. Unfortunately for him, the impact of falling kills him, and the effigy you are waving your pistol at chars and turns black. It's only a small consolation, though, as you've lost the opportunity to take out the entirety of the Felt. You go to Jake's effigy coat and run your fingers over the silky star-covered lapel. It's dangerous for this to be here. If you were actually going to carry out Slick's orders, Jake would be dead by now. Struck with an intense urge to keep the jacket safe, you end up taking it with you and you leave the room to find your target. Oh! There's just enough of a crack for you to peer into the room. Is it creepy to do this? Probably. Do you care? Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, this is definitely Jake's room. You can see that picture there. It takes a few seconds for your vision to focus, but when it does, you're able to make out a sliver of a figure with its back turned to you. It shifts ever so slightly, moving in and out of your line of sight. Still, you've seen enough to know that there is an excellent chance that the unruly mop of dark hair and green shirt you are peeping on belongs to your target. Now, of course, this is a matter of what you should do about this. Well, this is obviously the most entertaining option. But I think for our mission, we should probably sneak in. You sneak into the room with some of your infamous Strider stealth. You're like an audio ninja. Nobody can get the dirt on you. You're as clean as a fucking whistle, except a lot quieter. A whistle that overcame a major substance abuse problem, trying to get its life back on track. The whistle's holding down a steady job now. It's taking things one day at a time. Oh god. Eat a fucking dinner off that whistle. Speaking of things you could eat a dinner off of, you catch a nice eyeful of that round English ass. God damn it. His whole figure gyrates as he engages in sloppy makeouts with a sun-bleached poster of a flatbird. What? Well, you can't pretend that isn't weird, but hey, you're the guy with the fetish for horses and puppets. What is even happening? You are especially thankful for your trench coat. Oh my god. Jake English is basically a one-way to Boner City, and the way his dress pants cling to his derriere is not helping that fact. You are equally grateful that English still hasn't noticed you. You feel a nagging sensation to tell him to be more like Jane, aware of his surroundings. Continue to quietly observe or cough discreetly. Well, he turns around and catches him. This is pretty awful. Let's continue. This is too great. You watch as things start to get romantic between he and the poster. He seems to be really getting into it, switching and caressing that flat paper attached to his wall. He ignores you completely as he tenderly gazes into this brilliant woman's eyes. Way to make a guy feel special. God damn it. Either way, while you're here, you decide to snoop around a little. It's not like you haven't already violated his privacy to the maximum extent. You look over to where he's off fantasizing with the poster. Yeah, okay, he's definitely not going to notice you anytime soon. Okay. What's in here? Okay, what's this? Pile of guns. Holy shit, does he have a lot of firearms? Then again, that's nothing you didn't already know. Taking a closer look, you can see that they all have the safety on, and nearly all of them are unloaded. The boxes of ammunition strewn about the room presumably are supposed to be the bullets. Cans. What could this be? These discrete cans, not unlike the ones you might recycle to build a town, seem to bear no particular importance. So you take a look at it, and is that gunpowder? Try to suppress it, but the fine flammable substance makes your throat itch. You cough quietly. Oh no! I want to look around more. Oh. Well, I should probably stop playing here anyway. So, like it if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. You're awesome. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.